Mass Effect.
Yes. Or is this Why Are We Friends?
Your face is Why Are We Friends.
Wow, that was a very nice compliment.
You're welcome. Oh, I forgot how to play this game.
You did not forget how to find the floor. I'm not exactly what you'd call a guy playing.
Thanks, Heath Ledger. Rip.
That is a shame. Also, why you never read anything about the Joker for 30 days straight alone in a hotel.
Yeah. Did you see the trailer for the new Joker movie?
I finally saw it.
How do you feel about it?
It's interesting, but the Joker does not deserve or need an origin story.
I don't, honestly, that's kind of my thing too, is like, I feel like, I don't know, I'm 50-50 on it. I'm not against the idea of an origin story for the Joker, but I kind of...
Part of it also includes the fact that in multiple interviews, including with a Dr. Harley Quinzel when he was in Blackgate, he often refers to his past as multiple choice.
I mean...
Either he doesn't remember or he doesn't care.
I mean, yeah, I feel like he was kind of always... Well, I mean, I don't know if he was always a sociopath, but it seems like this particular movie is going to show, like, the cause of his sociopathy, which is... okay, I guess?
Well, the unofficially confirmed canon is, in his particular case, he was he worked at a chemical plant, and he was trying to become a comedian, and his very pregnant wife was at home, and they were basically starving.
That's right. I remember that part.
And,
oh, death.
And, he was desperate for cash, and the Monarch playing card company was next door to the chemical plant he worked at, so he offered to help these guys through the chemical plant into the card company factory or whatever, so they could make a big score.
Right.
He got cold feet at the very last minute, and they pressured him into it, and while he was doing that job, his wife died from a faulty baby bottle warmer. Like, it was like...
shit! I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was like...
Well, that's death.
Freshly... They just had the baby, or either just had the baby, or she was testing it because the baby was about to be born, and he lost his family. And that was like...
He's got some dark-ass backstories, man.
Yeah, and he didn't... That was part of the reason he didn't want to do the job, and they pressured him into it, and he said, okay, fine. And Batman caught wind of the job, and showed up. He panicked and jumped into a catch basin full of everything.
Jesus.
And that's what happened to his face. Like, his whole body is the same color.
because then he pushed Harley into the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? Later on in his story?
Yeah.
He meets Harley and they get out of Arkham and...
I don't know if he actually did.
Well, maybe. I mean, again, I'm not...
She became more metahuman when she was having
Maybe that was just the Suicide Squad storyline. Because, again, like, I haven't read a lot of DC comics.
She was just, she was his therapist and ended up with...
No, I know that. I know who Harley Quinzel was.
Well, yeah, I'm just trying to remember, because...
Because I'm pretty sure that, you know...
Hers is also kind of iffy, but,
I mean, okay, so the Suicide Squad storyline, everybody knows if you've seen the movie that she gets pushed into the same vat of acid. But I know in the animated series, it's makeup.
Yeah.
She can switch back and forth between being Harley Quinn and Harley Quinzel.
Yeah.
And she does.
Yeah, it's...
Who's this bitch? And? Excuse the fuck out of you? What?
I recognize that voice.
The voice actor?
Yeah, for that woman.
I can't remember who she is.
Well, she's in Wolfenstein. She was also on Mad TV. But, she actually became a metahuman after she was hanging out with Poison Ivy for a while, because to survive in the environment Poison Ivy was living with, she had to get injections on a regular basis. And then after all, she stopped needing them because they...
Because she became acclimated?
And she got up, and they didn't realize that they also upgraded her.
Interesting.
Now she's even more... She's stronger, she's faster, and way more agile, which kind of fits her MO.
Harley Quinn is totally my favorite DC character. I'm not super into DC. Batman as a universe is probably the best product of DC, and the villains are the best part of the story. Hands down. Yeah. I don't particularly care for Bruce Wayne as a character.
Well, he's deliberately flat and boring on purpose.
Yeah, so that the rest of the characters around him can seem more interesting. When they are more interesting.
He also does it so people don't actually think he's Batman.
Well, no, I don't mean Bruce Wayne, like, just Bruce Wayne, as opposed to, you know, like, Peter Parker versus Spider-Man. No, I mean, like, Bruce Wayne, Batman, like, the whole nine, I hate. Not a fan. And I can't say that super loud because my roommate's favorite character on Earth is Batman. Sorry, Andrew, but I'm not a fan.
It's okay. Yeah, I'm not a fan of all of his behavior. Encouraging teenagers to fight for crime like vigilantes.
Kids next door, you mean? Is that what you're referring to?
I'm sorry, Jason Todd what happened to him now?
No, it was a joke.
Yeah.
Did you not watch Kids? Well, no, you probably didn't.
I did actually watch Kids Next Door a bit.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah. I remember there's one where number 2 disguised himself as a teenager because he got a crush on a girl.
Yes.
That girl was number 5's sister.
Yep. That happened.
I also know that in the episode Operation Food Fight, a musical number was performed by a band identified as Rog.
I remember that episode. But that was before I knew who Guar was.
Rog spelled backwards Guar.
Yeah. Yep.
It's also what they call themselves when they're performing without their gear on.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Well, because their real-life personas are actually the personal slaves. You can't see this, but I'm doing air quotes. To the individual characters they portray on stage. Maybe.
Yes.
But yeah. And then, one of my favorite Harley Quinn moments, though, is when she starts giving Lobo therapy.
Oh, man. Bet that's a cluster.
Actually, it started working.
No, I mean, but like a cluster of a job for her.
They were Green Arrow's like, I'll interrogate Lobo, and Harley looks at him and goes, no, I got this. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I handled Mr. J for how long as his therapist? Get out.
That's hilarious.
She almost had him responding to verbal commands from Poe.
Whoa.
That's
impressive.
She's a damn good therapist.
She is. She's a genius. And I kind of don't like the way that, like, people who are, like, aren't super familiar with the comics, like, only know these characters through, like, the cinematic universe or whatever, don't really understand how dimensional of a character Harley is. I mean, she's a genius.
Well, she also wasn't represented very well in her original material.
No, in the animated series, no, she wasn't. But
of course, neither was Batman, because he screwed up all the time.
Still my favorite version of her.
Oh, yeah.
Is OG Harley. Where am I going? What's in here?
A wall.
Your face is a wall.
Well, technically it is a wall to protect my inner bits.
Your inner bits.
Like
and I've been rewatching, I'm trying to catch up on the Netflix MCU, and so I'm watching Iron Fist, and there's a lot of face smashing. There's like a lot of broken faces happening on that show.
I still need to watch Punisher.
I haven't watched Punisher yet either. So I'm not a huge
Number 2,
fan
not number 1.
of, I haven't seen either series of Punisher. Oh, it's the bad guy. I'm sorry, I just want to see it. Humble your face. Listen. I'm gonna sleep with you. That's what's gonna happen. No, please don't.
Things you can say to your dog, but not your girlfriend.
Well then, I'm the most unique. Are you a cannibal? Is that what's happening here?
A human touch. Are you on a list too?
It's like, oh my god, are you cooking people, Sweeney Todd? What?
Having some long pork?
Jesus. I'm sorry that you're not a fan of our dear Freddy, but... And? But just volunteer this information to anybody, Faith. That's smart.
And we will discuss your death when you do. In the meantime, I believe a show of good faith is needed.
Wow. Wow.
A Nazi have been remiss with their pains. A little human touch.
Again, are you feeding them people?
What do you mean? Those be a Nazi. I've loved his home.
He's a little too obsessed with human touch.
I'm like, yeah, it's
You keep
repetitive dialogue.
You keep your hands on that apron, sir, and don't ever say the word "come" to me again.
Ooh.
Oh, it's the McGrope pull-up.
The McGrope pull-up.
When you need to pull yourself up to a McGrope.
I'll handle your face with all the care in the world, and by that I mean my fist. Ooh.
Activate the McGrope.
Well, okay, that's dead. Or not. Yeah, so I'm watching Iron Fist. So I rewatched the first season of Jessica Jones, and I finished the first season of Luke Cage, and now I'm watching Iron Fist. And everybody in Iron Fist is really dumb.
Oh God.
It makes me really frustrated because, like, one of the things I really like about the Netflix MCU is that the characters are fairly genuine and clever, and like I can understand why they make certain decisions. But everybody in Iron Fist is so stupid.
Iron Fist as a character is dumb.
I mean, Danny Rand is just... I have a lot of issues with it, but I know that, like, I want to watch Defenders, which I also hear isn't great.
The scenes with everyone but Danny Rand are pretty damn good.
Yeah, but you have to see Iron Fist to understand the plot of Defenders, is what I've been told, so I'm watching it. So I'll let you know how I feel about that.
I watched
a lot of broken faces in it, though.
I watched Defenders without seeing Iron Fist, and I was just like, can you stop saying Kunlun for 5 minutes, Danny?
Oh.
Like, seriously, we
so
know where...
he talks about it in the first season, too.
We know where you're from. Shut the front door and just walk away.
He's kind of annoying.
No wonder he didn't get many lines in Game of Thrones.
I didn't know that he was in Game of Thrones. I don't watch Game of Thrones. You know that.
Oh, he was the,
I feel like I told you that the last time we played this game.
He was the Knight of the Rose.
Okay, again, I haven't read the books, haven't seen the show. That genuinely means nothing to me. But that sounds fascinating. And do you feel like it's because he, like, I don't know, I haven't... Okay, so I haven't seen the actor that plays Danny Rand in anything else. So since you've seen him in Game of Thrones, you think that, like, why do you feel like he was sort of undercast?
Oh, he wasn't undercast. They specifically did not give him a lot of lines for a reason.
Oh, okay. Dude.
McGrope up.
I know! Thanks, Kevin.
You're welcome. Or that way.
Where are you taking me? Oh, I don't want to go that way. There we go. So some of the gadgets that you get in this, I didn't have in the original. Not even, like, they weren't in the original game. Okay, alright, that's fine. I'm just really bad at this game.
That was athletically painful.
It was! I'm so good at game. Look at me!
I believe you.
I will never pass for a perfect Mazz.
Perfection is overrated.
It only exists in math, and even then, that's what I was looking for. You fucker.
Oh, perfection does not exist in math. We just invent new mathematical theories to bypass perfection.
I mean...
Or to bypass imperfections
I mean, that's valid. That's very true. Where the fuck am I going?
Up the stairs. Or that way. I mean, chaos theory
you
much?
Didn't know where I was going. What is your problem? This guy is Sweeney Todd. I'm serious. This guy has got to be Sweeney Todd because he cannot stop talking about cooking people.
Well,
I'm uncomfortable. He just tried to jump with A. How long have I been playing this game? Can I?
I'm sorry. I was tracking the conversation for a minute, and I'm like, so...
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
It's just the way he phrases things. He's like trying to, the voice actor's trying, I'm a man of power. Like, that's great. But could you sound less like a creepy, pervy, cannibal fondler of people?
Yeah, it's really uncomfortable. I'm 100% on your side with this.
You're not ready yet. You are too firm. You need more tenderizing with touch.
That's creepy!
It's like, go away now.
I'm upset! Somebody call my mom!
I feel like I need to wash, and I'm the one that made the comment. Nicely done.
Sure, friend.
And there's that.
Oh, spoke too soon.
Hey, everything was nice until that dismount. You may have to settle for the bronze.
I mean, I'm really bad at this game. Ooh, what's that here?
A haul.
I want to look for shinies. And I'm probably driving everybody nuts. Hey, I found one!
Not necessarily. They're probably going, why are they not going towards the goal? Oh, loot!
Because shiny!
Loot!
It literally gets me something in the game that I know of. I don't actually know because I've never collected all the things.
Oh, I know that feel. I still haven't gotten all the Riddler trophies in Batman Arkham City.
I have a friend who is in that game. He's Scarecrow. His name is...
Scarecrow was in that game?
No, in Arkham Asylum.
Hey, well, he was sort of in Arkham City.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a great game, but Jesus. Those collectibles are hard as hell to get.
Did I miss?
Yeah.
Some bitch!
Some bitch!
Some bitch! Some bitch didn't catch the thing. That's a really not good at thing. Oh, I remember this bit. This? Okay. Y'all about to hear me get real frustrated with this next chunk of story here, okay?
Right, do I detect some incoming salt?
I'm a bit of oibs.
Bust out the vinegar.
Oh, that's what death looks like. I totally could have made that a fall. I don't know what your problem is. I can control the McGrope.
The McGrope 9000 version 2.0. Now you can control the McGrope.
I have all the controls to go out. That's why. Mazz, just you have clear instructions in front of you, and yet you continue to not listen.
I know that sensation. I call them children.
Ah! Damn it. Oh, okay. Wow. Welp. Alright, y'all.
But it feels like Faith needs her V8 today. She's leaning a bit.
There we go.
On the catwalk. Yeah, on the catwalk, yeah.
And I do my little turn on the catwalk.
Aye, and you do your little turn on the catwalk.
So, the drawing that they are mentioning becomes Faith's tattoo. And she has it in its original name.
Huh.
Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, that's... that's
signal.
great too. Alright, well I guess I'm gonna go get some new batteries. So I'll see you guys next time on Mazz Plays Mirror's Edge Catalyst while Kevin tells me how entertaining I am. Right? Right, Kevin?
Yay.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of The Mazz Effect with Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Some buttons to consider: the subscribe button, the like button, the share button, and most importantly, that oh so elusive notification button. Clicking these buttons ensures maximum efficiency in your journey to collecting all episodes of We Play Badly content. Tune into next week's episode of The Mazz Effect to watch Mazz break into another building, but for a more destructive purpose, right here on We Play Badly.